I look at the Just Stop Oil protests. Instinctively, my gut feeling is that they're right.
It's such a distraction to talk about Just Stop Oil.
Okay, but let me. You've had your say. Let me just have mine. I just think the Just Stop Oil protests have had the complete opposite effect to what those protesters hoped or thought they would get. If you're just going to spend your entire time running around wrecking ordinary people's lives, ruining their fun, getting in their faces, stopping them going to school, stopping them going to hospital and so on, you are not going to bring the public with you. The government has to somehow hit this sweet spot where they take us into a far greener place, which is what they want to do, but they do it at a pace and a rate and an affordability that will bring the public with them. And if you try and be too catastrophic in your rhetoric about this, or too, in my view, with Just Stop Oil, pathetic in your methodology, you are going to turn people off, and that will not work.
Hugh, do you think Just Stop Oil have actually shot themselves in the foot? Because a lot of people have been very cross about their activities.
Firstly, nothing's more affordable than onshore wind to bring down our energy bills and give us energy security in the UK. Secondly, Just Stop Oil. Every radical movement for change needs a radical wing that draw our attention to things. I was watching the test match when somebody ran on and exploded some orange powder. That drew some attention to an absolutely vital issue.
Well, hang on, I was there that day, and the only attention it drew was everyone was booing, and everyone thought that guy was a total moron.
We're talking about it now.
Everyone cheered Ian Lewicki.
And yet we're talking about it now.
And they've been pretty successful about raising the profile of the issue.
These people are prepared to put their liberty on the line to defend something that they passionately believe in. That's why women are allowed the vote in this country. What would you have been saying when women were throwing themselves in front of the King's horse? In order to get vote for women, we need people to go out there and put their liberty at risk to show that this generation, as the Chancellor pointed out, as Rachel knows above all else, because 40% of children put climate number 2 when she had the big ask a year ago.
And we're going to come back to that in a second.
Stuff are not coming with them.
Well,
so it's failing as a strategy.
That's a point of argument, and it's a point of dispute, and I suppose none of us can get inside the minds of every single member of the public, but the Just Stop Oil activities were a big story over this summer. What was also quite a big story over this summer was the ongoing hacking trial against the Mirror Group. Now, as the former editor, Piers, I know you have denied on many occasions that you had any knowledge of phone hacking while you were the editor, but your name kept being brought up during the trial, and there was a range of testimony that implicated you in the hacking of people's phones. Do you still deny that?
Absolutely.